I enjoy worship. I enjoy praise, singing. But I also believe that nothing and nothing will take the place of the preaching of the gospel. I want to speak to you this evening for a few moments on a thought. So close, yet so far. So close, yet so far. There are many of us in this house here tonight. You are so close to your healing, yet so far. So close to your deliverance, your miracle, your answer, your breakthrough, yet so far. So close, yet so far. So close getting saved, making a commitment, yet so far. Is this thing a little too loud? If it's too loud, just tune it down if you would, man. If it's a little loud, we don't want earbuds. Whatever. Hallelujah. I read this phenomenal text, it says, and we are familiar with this text. It talks about, it says, and behold, a woman. In Mississippian, look at here. All right, behold a woman, which was diseased with an issue of blood 12 years, came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. I was looking at the word diseased, and if, thank you, man, that's all right. And if you even know me, been around, hear me minister before, I've said it most probably before, but I was raised speaking another language. I was raised speaking Afrikaans. Afrikaans is a simplified Dutch. So if we go to Holland, I speak slowly, we will be able to communicate. When I go to Belgium, they speak Flemish. That's even closer to the Afrikaans language. There's some German, French words thrown into this language, and it's a language that you can express yourself very well. And so that's the language I was raised with. English came to me late in life. And so I have an idea, or I understand English somewhat, and I think I've come a long way. I've become good at understanding this language. I even understand myself these days when I speak English. I'm sure. So I'm looking at the word disease. Would you at least agree with me that this word could also be translated as plague? Yeah. Most probably another word, and I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, another word could be festering. This is what this woman went through, day and night. and she came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. Watch, look at verse 21. Look at what verse 21 says. It says, for she said within herself, if I may but touch the hem of his garment, I shall be whole. You just missed the key. You just missed the key. She said, it is what you say to yourself. She said within herself, church, it is what you say to yourself. Yes. There's your key. If you say, I will never get healed, I bet you $1 today, lady, you'll never get healed. Right. It is what you say to yourself. If you say, I'm unhappy, I'll never be happy. Well, you don't need to be a rocket scientist. Just look in the mirror, Bubba, and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the unhappiest of them all? There it is. I guess I'll never get married. To be honest, sure. Really, who wants you? That foul attitude that you got. Really. It is what you say to yourself. She said within herself, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be made whole. I shall be whole. I remember I was ministering in the Lexington, Tennessee. Chuck Fouché was the pastor at First Assembly there. And a lady that's acquainted with us drove all the way from Memphis to Lexington. It's not that far a drive. It was probably hour and a half, I'd say. Could be a little more. But she drove. And this is what she told me. She said, she told Cecile actually, she said, if I can only be in that service, I know God's going to touch me. That's what she said to herself. If I can only be in that service, I know God's going to touch me. Back then, a few years ago, some of you remember, I used to be a little wild. I've calmed down considerably and carry a handkerchief with me, and I'll have this handkerchief, I'll whip folks with it. I've calmed down. Cecilia trained me. Just calm down. And so, but she was sitting about the third pew, and as I was ministering, my handkerchief hit her right across the face. She went home. Next morning she got up, unbeknown to us. She had a cancerous growth on the side of her face here, on the nose here, about the size of a car. She went into the bathroom there and splashed cold water on her face, took a towel and just damped her face with this towel. And off came a scab, laying right there with pretty pink skin underneath.
Praise.
If I can only be in that service, I know God is going to give me a miracle. It is what you say to yourself.